Here we go. Game number one. Viinchester against Hera. We got Japanese against Chinese on cross. Otherwise known as Four Lakes. Huva with the Viper. Oh my god, dude. Brutal. That means good night, by the way. Finish. Brutal. The fins are coming out. And we've got Hera playing as Chinese here. Not the most common Civ pick you see on cross. Usually you use it on something like Arabia. Can be good here as well. You're going to be later to the docks than the Japanese are. But you do start with more villagers, and you can see Hera with only 31 seconds of idle TC time, which means he will be ahead in villager count. He'll also have loom, so he'll catch up, or he'll pull ahead even more when Viinchester stops to get loom as he's going up to feudal age. Now, I question the Chinese on the water battles. Their demos have more HP, which basically means nothing in water engagements, especially early. The Japanese have more HP on their fishing ships. They also fish faster, and they can get the dock up sooner because they pay less wood for the lumber camp. So Viinchester should have the better civilization here. Should, anyway. Arabia banned, houseboat picked, all is well with the world. Also, Chinese are a great civ on houseboat. So are Japanese too, honestly. So we'll see. Viinchester choosing to push the deer in first. Now he might come forward and find these geese. Hera's got a very wide open map. Viinchester has the wood lines at the front that he can wall to. And he's got a pretty standard choice in pond. This pond is right behind him. Hera has a more difficult decision to make. Does he go up here? Or does he go over here? It's likely over here. And he's already sending the villager. He'll need to get this vill over here. Make a house. Make a dock. And then wall her in before he finishes that dock. Otherwise, the scout from Viinchester could have an opportunity to come over and snipe. And we can see Viinchester already making the walls here. So Hera can't do the same thing. Gonna be a bit bad with this timing, though, right? Gets the dock up. He wants to go for a fishing ship first. Might be housed. No, it's gonna be perfect for him. Can't even afford the fishing ship yet. No, he's gonna be housed. He's gonna be housed. Oh my god, housed for 2 seconds on a fishing ship. Absolutely washed this guy. Absolutely washed. The fuck was that? What happened? Someone shot her in the back. Honestly, one of those other vills shot her in the back. I'm convinced. I'm convinced. One of those other villagers shot her in the back. It was a betrayal. It was a betrayal. So Viinchester's down a villager. And he was already down villagers against the Chinese. Hera is even on total economic units now because Viinchester has 2 fishing ships. He's still working on his first. He's ahead by about a villager and a half right now. And Hera might be able to lame this vill maybe, or might be able to make his way in here. Looks like Viinchester is fully walled there. He's going to try his best not to lose another villager this time. The timing was just 1 split second. Oh my god. Okay. Maybe it was this guy that shot her in the back. That guy is a deviant. Absolute deviant, degenerational villager right there. Trying to block Viinchester's vill. Trying to kill another one. Yet another victim. He is sus. He is sus. He is the imposter. You're not wrong. And Viinchester now. I mean, even with Japanese, he's housed. Oh, God. It's not the greatest start. Not the greatest start for him at all, but he still has the civ advantage. I would still favor him here, but Hera's actually up first. With Chinese against Japanese on a map like this, he's up first. Viinchester's going to click. Right. No, he has to get loom. Oh, my God, bro. This opening is horrible. You could see he dropped off the food there because he was like, I need 500 food to click up to feudal age, but he forgot he didn't have loom yet. Now he's going to get loom, and he's going to go up to feudal age, and Hera is going to be 40 seconds faster than him. Damn, dude. Damn. And the villager difference now, still 21, but Hera will have the time to make probably almost 2 villagers by the time he reaches feudal age there. Fishing ship economy is going to be better for Viinchester. Remember, Japanese fish collect faster than any other civilization, and Hera is spreading out his fish. Look at what he's doing here. He's taking the short fish. It's not the best thing for his food eco, but he expects a dock. That's why he's spread out like this. He wants vision if Viinchester goes for a sneak dock. Viinchester has not chosen to go for that strategy. That's the scout over here. And Viinchester is going to go for a barracks now, as he's going to try and wall in the scout from Hera, but that's not going to work, and Hera's going to kill this villager. Or Viinchester walls it in? No, Hera gets out of there. He's smart enough. And he doesn't kill it. Vinch saves it. Very nice. Hera idle TC time, though. It's a minute, but it's Chinese on cross, right? It's not Chinese on Arabia. It's Chinese on cross, which I think is harder to keep your TC running in the early stages. So it's not the worst thing in the world from Hera. And he's going out to this pond over here. It looks like Viinchester is actually exploring that area with the scout. Viinchester is now in feudal age. And Vinch is going for this pond up here. I'm surprised he didn't make a galley or something first to secure the pond, but I guess a Japanese fishing ship is pretty tanky. So even if Hera has a dock here, you should be able to produce like a fire to contest. Why is T90 not co-casting this game, man? Because he's co-casting with Slam, and then we're doing the finals together. As Hera comes forward with a tower, really? Wow. Hera also sees this villager coming out to this pond. He's got a villager over here. He's going to have a tower on the wood line from Viinchester. Really easy for Vinch to move somewhere else, but Hera does still have the scout pressure. Vinch also has another wood line over here as Hera comes in to try and weaken that villager too. And Hera's still waiting to place the dock over here. Going to start building a little bit quicker than Viinchester, and he knows that Vinch is going with a dock villager here, so maybe he goes with a ship to contest first. And oh no, this is awful. Viinchester, he didn't hold down shift, so he went to this fish, and that's going to delay the dock, and Hera will get a ship out here first. Hopefully. Maybe? There we go, fire galley. Meanwhile, it looks like Hera has killed a villager behind there. I assume so anyway. It says he has 1 eco KD. Viinchester obviously 0 and 2 because Gaia also got a hit in there on his early villager. And Viinchester's going to find this dock from Hera. Vinch is banking resources. He's also pushed away from this wood line by the tower. He's got this pond for free, though. And he's got this pond uncontested, too. So 2 ponds worth of fishing ships there from Viinchester versus 1 pond of fish from Hera. And that's Japanese fish, too. And you can see the food count is already building. Hera is pushing forward now with an archer. And that archer is going to be able to clear the spearman, but there's archers here from Viinchester, so Hera has to be very careful with those numbers. He's also still creating a few scouts. He's got 5 scouts on the field, 3 archers, and fletching is now in. Fletching is not in for Viinchester. And let's look at the economy at home for Hera. No horse scholar, but he's got farms down already, heading towards that 2nd archer range. And Viinchester is looking to go up to Castle Age. The tower will help him. It will delay long enough for him to get up to Castle Age. He's got to get that down in time, and I think with the spearmen and the archers, he should be fine. And he should have a decent position here. It's going to be a really good Castle Age timing, and you can see Hera is already investing into the +1 armor for the scouts. That'll delay his Castle Age, but can he do the damage with these scouts is the question. Doesn't have bloodlines, doesn't have forging, but the +1 armor is big against the archers in the tower. Now he's going to find that tower. He's going to loop around all the way to this wood line. Doesn't feel like he can do too much damage, though. Viinch is pretty confined in this area. He's got the tower to defend him on the gold. He's got the archers and spearmen to defend him over here. And it feels like the +1 armor might have been an overinvestment as long as Viinchester just hangs out in this area. Against spearmen, he should actually get the attack upgrade. I don't think he ever wants to fight the spearmen. He might be forced to now. But when he was thinking about that, he didn't want to fight the spearmen. He wanted to run in and pick off villagers. Maybe fight the archers if they got too out of position. His solution to the spearmen was his own archers. Hera is up to Castle Age, though, and Hera's still holding Viinchester back here. Meanwhile, at the bottom, lots of fire galleys from both players, but it looks like Viinch got a good demo in. And Viinch is going to take control of this pawn. He's even gone for a second dock down here, so Hera will lose this, and that's going to be the third pawn that Viinchester can fish from. He's running out of fish up here. Going to stone now. Potentially guard tower defense, or potentially stone for more TCs. And there's the university, and Viinchester is pushing forward. And this is a really weak position here for Hera. He went for the tower here. That's what he used his stone on. He's going to bring his scouts back here. But once Crossbow and Bodkin comes in for Viinch up on this hill, ooh, the scouts are going to feel pretty underwhelming. And Hera needs to abandon the gold. This isn't looking good for Hera. He's going for a third archery range. He has another gold over here he can take. And a gold over here. But still, it's one pawn versus 3. And you're later to Castle Age, and your opponent has his army forward. And it's going for university instantly. Really, really nice. And Viinchester doesn't have to invest any land eco onto food. Nice house, Hera. Beautiful. Great. Nice wall. Scouts are roaming around. Remember, they do have that armor. And here comes the archers from Hera. Very exposed over here from Viinch. Maybe think about a second TC somewhere. Needed to use the wood to get ballistics first. And Hera is now letting Viinchester know that he's over here. I don't know if that was intentional or if that was a patrol into the house situation. Hera is adding skirms. He's fully walled, so it's hard for Viinchester to pick away here. But he's adding skirms, doesn't have the armor yet. He does not have the armor. Viinchester can eat this army for lunch, breakfast, and dinner. And he's got ballistics. Like, oh my god. Yikes. And the scout crossbow can't really do anything. Maybe they can sit on this side of the wood line, but it's risky business. The TC is up there. This is really good for Viinch. Really excellent position. That's 2 villagers dead, at least. Probably 3 here. 4. Nice dodges from Hera. Damn. Hera's in a rough position. And does Viinchester see this? Oh, Hera's so lucky, dude. Hera is so lucky that Viinchester does not see that gold. He sees this gold. He knows Hera is off of gold. He is so lucky. Oh my goodness. Living on a prayer. Yep, this is Hera's lifeline right here. And he's getting skirm and he's getting the +2 armor. And Viinchester's like, hey, what's over here? And Hera says, nothing. Nothing, bro. JK. There is absolutely nothing over here. Absolutely nothing. And Hera needs to abandon that. And that's a good escape there from Hera. It's a great escape. But his fishing ships might be targeted. Can't really bring in that food anymore. Does have a decent amount of elite skirms with the +2 armor. The scouts are retreating from the forward position. Crossbows retreating as well. Villager advantage for Viinchester. Fishing ship advantage for Viinchester. He needs to add fish traps, which he's doing already. And his population's looking very healthy. Even though he's housed, that's a good thing at this point. It means you're producing, as MBL always says. +2 armor for the knights on the way from Hera. And Hera's actually... It's really incredible that he's still alive here. Good job saving the villagers he could, abandoning that gold. And potentially good job trapping this army in here. These crossbows are very weak. Vinch is running right into it. He knows the skirms are chasing him. Oh, the micro from Hera that splits away. Vinch just wants to avoid the skirms, and Viinchester can micro against shots too. Third TC from Viinchester. Now he starts adding in some farm. I don't know what's going on with that food villager, but something is. What is that? Is that like a fishing villager? What's going on? It's dead now. It was probably up here. It was probably up there. No, it wasn't? I have no idea. Skirm's now just running in from Hera. He's got the +2 armor. He's very confident. Viinchester forced into a Mangonel. And +2 armor underneath the tower. I mean, Viinchester can sit there for a very long time. Hera's going to struggle against the TC, though. Garrison with all of those crossbows. And Viinchester is on the way to Imperial Age on the back of that fishing eco from the Japanese. He's got all his crossbows inside this TC. Hera is going for a Castle Age push. We already have Mangonels on the field here from Vinch. He knows about the Knights. And remember, Hera has the +2 armor already. Think it was a fishing ship bug? Yeah, it might be. It might be. Another archer range from Viinchester. Just put these in the TC. I don't think you can afford to lose crossbow mass when you have a Mangonel coming forward here. No ballistics for Hera. It's tough for him to afford all the techs, even with Chinese. Even on the back of 1 TC. He got that +2 armor. He got elite skirm. He got the +2 armor for the elite skirms. Asking for ballistics is a little bit too much here, I think. And the Scorpion dealing with the skirms over here. Oh boy. This is not looking good for Hera at all. He's now getting bloodlines. Imperial Age is a minute away from Vinch, and he still has a decent crossbow mass to upgrade to Arbalist. Love to see Viinchester put a few more on stone. It looks like he was sending some villagers over there. Would love to see a castle once he clears up all this forward pressure with the Arbalist. A forward castle on this gold would be devastating. He's making galleys. Nice dock, bro. Scorp? Well, he made that Scorpion in defense, right? Or if you're saying Scorpion from Hera, I think Scorpion is off the table now that Viinchester is imp. Even your Mangonels are going to struggle. Scorpions against Arbalists, not the fight you want. Hera's looking for a big shot there. Tower is doing a bunch of damage. Bracer is almost in too, which will help out that tower. Mangonel coming forward, looking for shots on the skirms. Can outrange the Mangonels. He's looking for shots on those skirmishers. And Hera manages to micro down that Mangonel from Viinchester. Good stuff there from Hera. Loses the Mangonel over there, but he's killing villagers on the stone with the Knights. So what Hera needs to do, he can't go up to Imperial Age himself. He needs to flood units in Castle Age, get some damage in. But right now he's only got skirms queued. He did have a great raid with these Knights, however. Still behind by 11 vills. Even behind in eco upgrades. Behind in age. Behind in military numbers. Behind in upgrades. Oh, yikes. This is not looking good at all for him. Why is Dave hyped? Hera is 200% dead. As we see Hera here in the final death throes of this game. Hera is 100% going to lose. Hera is sitting now on a hill. There is no hope. Hera needs to give up. Cannot believe that Hera would continue in such a situation. As we see, he is now only one fishing ship on a fish trap. And Hera calls the GG. It was inevitable. There was no point discussing anything else, any possibilities. This game is over, as we knew it would be. Amen. Yep. Viinchester, good recovery from a bad start. Good recovery from a bad start. And that was, I don't know about the scout edition from Hera. The armor delayed him to Castle Age, and then he teched into skirmishers, but he was getting the crossbowman upgrade first, and he had nothing to protect this gold because he went for the forward tower there. I don't know, man. I don't know. He was definitely thinking about a castle as well to defend this area, but he just lost all his military. Good start from Viinchester. I think the biggest question mark for me is Chinese? Chinese? Maybe I should like do it in it like Chinese? Bit weird on cross, for sure. A bit weird. It's funky. I like funky. That's a little bit too much funky. You know? Maybe a little too meta. Who knows? Anyway, Hera losing there. Viinchester winning with the Japanese, and Viinchester not the favorite for this set. I would have said Hera would win this probably 4-2. We'll see what Viinchester can do after being up 1-0, and we'll see if there's another wreck along the way here from Robo. Nope, no wreck. Looks like T90 is super slow, as usual. Vinch finding that 8 no elite, no armor skirms helped too. Where else is he going to be with his army? Where else is he going to be with that crossbow army? Hera knew it was there. He knew it was there. He abandoned his gold. Very strange. Feels like if you sacrifice your scouts there as Hera, you can delay those crossbows, distract them a little bit until you get your armor upgrades for the skirmishers or elite upgrades. Careful, T90 already benched you. Oh no. I got benched by T90? That's terrible. Yep. Another wreck in the folder, and it looks like, well, we don't know what map it's going to be because apparently the wreck didn't copy from one folder to the other. Okay, let's go again. Let's try this again. There we go. Yo, puppy. Thank you for the 60 months, dude. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's Rex, yeah. But no one knows the results other than Robo and the players. And you can't coerce Robo. He will not give you the results so you can make a good bet, okay? He's not that kind of guy. He doesn't care about your imaginary internet points. I know, it's hard to believe. Yo, Hassan, thank you for the tier 1, dude. Appreciate it. All right, so here we have Serengeti. I did the first one intentionally, but not the second one. Serengeti here, and we got Viinchester playing as Aztecs and Hera playing as Franks. Hera loves to play the Franks. And we saw Frank shine, I believe it was yesterday. And Viinchester put on a show of why they're so good. They're just smooth, right? They're just super smooth. You can go scouts into knights. You can even go into Frank crossbows if you want. On a map like Serengeti, we might even see a Drush style. And Hera honestly had a really good Serengeti against Jordan yesterday where he went scouts, right? He played Mongols. I believe he played scouts. He play men-at-arms there? Can't remember. Maybe scouts into archers. Were Mongols banned? I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to look at the list again. But the key part of that matchup was that he gave back 4 of Jordan's goats. It was against Aztecs, I believe. Jordan came forward to lame with a villager. Jordan shot all of his zebra and ostrich and even put a palisade on the lumber camp and tried picking off a vill early. And Hera went forward later, found 4 of Jordan's goats. He had the potential to lame, and he sent them back to Jordan's TC. He mentally broke Jordan. That was a unique moment. I don't think I've ever seen that. I've seen players send herdables back to their opponent's TC. Happens a lot in rated games. I'll do it in rated games if I find them around his area, just because I think it's a nice thing to do, and I want to beat the person on equal terms, right? Unless they've lamed me, and then I will never send them back. In a tournament game, I've seen it happen a couple times, but I've never seen one player get lamed at home and then send them back. That was really, really something else. Does Hera have a ticket yet? He does, right? Yeah, he does. He got it from RMS Cup, right? So there's 1 ticket left available, and I think Viinchester has already booked that ticket. So there's no tickets left available. It's all going to be qualifiers from this point onwards. Okay, so it's going to be a drush from Viinchester. Hera will see that early. Viinchester already adding the militia. Now, how many militia does Viinchester add here? 1, 2, 3. Will MBL qualify? What do you guys think? MBL should qualify. He's been playing a lot recently. But if there's any MBL fans in chat, like fans of MBL for years, you will know that nothing is guaranteed with that young man. Nothing is ever guaranteed. No results are ever guaranteed. Three militia. Okay. Yo, Heathcliff. Thank you for the 5 gifted, dude. Appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much. Let's go. Sorry, I have the alerts off. I realized when we had so many viewers during that fortified clearing game that there was probably many viewers that had never been here before. And suddenly Shorzy is in the background yelling all sorts of obscenities and like how they were going to stack sandbags around someone's mom's bed. And it was just kind of, you know, it was something else. Swirls, thanks for the 8 months, man. Thank you so much. Okay, so Drush comes in here. Hera's already going for that barracks, and Hera already has the preemptive walling around his little trees here. Need cube mod or Minecraft mod for this style of thing, especially with the hills involved. This is going to be tough for Hera to figure out the walling situation, but looks like Viinchester is just going to commit over here. He's about to click up to Feudal Age, and Hera's going to go for that stable soon. There it is. And Hera seems perfectly fine right now. He's happy to just watch this Drush do its work. And he's going to try and trap it in. Bing. Bop. You still have to wall on the other side, though. Yeah. That's not going to do it, my friend. Sorry. Yeah, no problem, Ladybug. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Hera cleverly pulls that villager away, and now a little wall here? Maybe? No? He's waiting to engage with the villas and then engage with the scouts and get maximum value. Probably doesn't want all of these to be upgraded to men-at-arms. And he might actually lose a villager because he's been so passive here. No, he's going to pull that villager back. Perfect from Hera. Look at the calmness in dealing with this. A lot of you guys in chat, I know you guys are 5,000 elo when you're watching Viper versus Valessa on an arena game in calling out unit choices and what each player should be doing. But you would crumble like a sandcastle to that drush. Let alone this scout rush that is going to kill 2 villagers. Hera already getting insane value on this scout rush. He might even kill a 3rd here if he notices. Yeah, the spearman is already out from Viinchester. Dave, stop projecting. Oh, I hate getting drushed. I absolutely hate getting drushed. It is the worst thing. If you ever play against me, drush me, because I will get so mad. I want to greed my way through Dark Age, okay? I want to absolutely greed my way through Dark Age. Is Vinch AFK? No, he was just busy with this stuff at the front. Losing 2 villagers, not the greatest opening to Feudal Age, that's for sure. And he's gone for the archer range now. But his eco is going to be struggling here a little bit, and he's housed. That is not ideal. Thanks, 6 or 7. That doesn't work either. Sorry, bro. Just wall out the drush, bro. It's not even about that. It's not even about that. There's still a hole. Of course there is. And there's another villager dead. And Hera's going to come back from this one. Yep, and Viinchester has left it exposed. Hera will gladly trade a scout for this. This is going to be 4 villagers dead. 4 vills dead. This is not a drill. I am not joking. Hera is now adding an archer range in. Hera already has an insane farming eco here with Franks. Gets the upgrade for free. 11 farms going up. And what? Vagska or whatever? Where's the message now, bro? You gonna tell me that this game is over and that I shouldn't be hyping up Viinchester's chances? Do we need to press Dave back? Now you should be sad all game. Yep, that's right. That's right. Hera's going for a blacksmith, adding in skirms. Eagle is going to find some value against these skirms, but Hera pulls it back, of course. And Hera's still calmly taking these berries, calmly foraging there. Also has the scouts in the middle. Viinchester's going to attempt to buy his way up, and Aztecs are never truly fully out of a game, as he has made that palisade wall on top of the archery range. Weird placement there. But he noticed the hole in the wall, and that's something. Even though there's another hole over here, and another giant one here, and another one here, and another one here, here. Mark it at the back. Okay. Scouts coming in. Scouts coming in, and does Hera find another villager? He's going to avoid the spearman. Scouts going to actually be very useful here because the Aztecs might go for monks. And you get to explore the rest of the map. We can take a look at Hera's exploration right now. If he splits up these scouts when they're... Oh, he's got a lot more scouts coming forward. Wow. If he splits them up, he can explore all this stuff and find the extra golds and whatnot. And even the relic positions. Hera needs to punish or GG. Really? I think Viinchester needs to punish or GG. He's already lost 4 vills. Viinchester really needs to utilize this early castle age. He's going to have eagles on the field, but Hera has a considerable amount of scouts, and these will actually help against the eagle number. And Viinchester is going to have to keep his eagles at home here because Hera has the feudal pressure. It's going to buy him a lot of time. Viinchester needs gold access to keep this push up. You can see he's only got 89 gold in the bank right now, and he's shifting all of his villagers all the way up here. Hera is controlling this area. Don't put too much faith into that early castle age time from Viinchester. If he doesn't really have gold access, if he doesn't have unit production, that castle age time doesn't mean a whole lot. He's not going to be able to get all the upgrades for the eagles. He's just getting the first infantry armor, and he's got 2 eagles in the queue. The eco is just simply not there for him. And now his food eco is stalled out too. Squire's coming in. Maybe he can do some damage here. These do have the infantry armor, and Hera manages to repair that wall in time. Still hasn't seen this gold on this side. He's going to spot the eagles, though, and all the eagles are home. All the eagles are home as Hera clicks up to Castle Age. Yeah, Hera doesn't see that at all. Might see it here with the skirms, but I think he's going to run this way. Yeah, Hera's like, dude, there's too many Monka-esque moments. These all have the infantry armor, and then he might even get the attack for them soon. You don't want to keep chopping wood here. Just cut it off. Cut it off. Hera knows that Viinch is taking gold somewhere else. And he's going to see this stuff now. And he'll probably loop all the way around here again. Try and get at that. Eagles are now coming forward. Hera's going to be fully walled. Presumably. And he's going for stables. So it's going to be knights. Viinchester is housed. Stalled out on the eagle production there. Hera is still significantly ahead in villager count. His farm eco is looking really good. His gold is kind of secure. And now he's hitting the villagers on the gold over here. Does not have the armor upgrade yet for his scouts. Probably should have gotten that already if he's going into knights. He is getting forging though, so that's maybe where he's using his blacksmith. He's going to drive Viinchester off of that. That's another villager dead. There's going to be another one. No, he gets away. And Viinchester's still trying to break in. Hera goes for a third stable. And queues up 4 knights. And there's the armor right there. These villagers, dude. 7 out of 80 HP. And you know Hera's going to be looking for these. He's going to be checking the HP on these. No? He's not? Oh, Hera, you're completely washed, dude. What's happened? Must have been busy back here. He's got knights coming out. Viinchester is still open. Only with that second TC. Monastery is here for Viinch because he knows the knights are coming, but the scouts are still on the field from Hera. We've got some weak villagers in here. As Viinchester walls this off. Those knights are very dangerous to the eagles, though. These are only eagle scouts. They're not eagle warriors yet. Now, eagle warriors get an extra +1 bonus damage against the cavalry over the eagle scout, and they get a little bit more HP. I believe. It's not the biggest, most important upgrade in the world, but it is something. There's the monks. Dangerous amount of eagles now. 14 eagles. But we got 9 knights here from Hera. And he's not converted by that monk. See what Viinchester is doing? He's still chasing after the knights here with his monk. And he can switch the conversion to a scout now. And Hera's going to be like, what the hell, man? How is that super conversion? How fast is that? He does manage to kill the monk. But good play from Viinchester to keep chasing after that knight and then transfer it. And good snipe there from Hera. Great stuff. Light Cav now coming in from Hera. Light Cav is great. You have 21 on food. You already have the heavy plow upgrade. Hera's now looking for more snipes. Viinchester going for another town center up here, but Hera realizes that gold is there. And he's going to sit on top of that mining camp. Could be in a position to clear these vills, but more eagles are coming over on this side. Hera still has a really, really good position in this game. Still ahead in villagers, even though Viinchester has been 2TC for a while. Going to attack that barracks. Going to come in here and try and snipe the monk. He'll see that the villagers are building this. And I think it's time for Hera to start adding in TCs of his own. He's got a stable economy in more ways than one. And he just takes the fight. Under the TC fire. Should be able to clear up all the eagles and should have a couple knights left over after this. Yeah, no Viinchester, no army. An eagle, a militia, a scout, an archer walk into a bar. But the eagle is decided to become a monk now. How do you beat Aztecs with Franks? This is how. This is how. Okay, Dave, time to be somber. Vinch is 100% dead. Yep. I like this. Vinch keeps chasing. Oh, no, he retasked the monk. Now he's going to switch to the knight. And he retasked the monk again. No, he switched to a different knight. Market is down. The market is down, and now Vinch can't sell his wood, guys. Vinch cannot sell his wood. He's going mega farms here. He's going purely monk defense. No eagles in the queue. No pikemen in the queue. Monk hops in the TC. Knights dive underneath the TC, and Hera can just raid Viinchester to death. He knows this. Look at that eco kitty. Casual 20-0. And we've reached the part of the game where Viinchester has absolutely no way back. I don't know why you're still here. I don't know why I'm still here. I don't know why Viinchester exists at all. He's dead. Deleted. There's nothing that can be accomplished by staying in this game. Viinchester, resign, my friend. It's over. It's done. Mental drain on Hera. How much did he drain there, do you think? Like, is there a volume? Is there an amount? Is it tangible? Can we calculate it? Can we measure it? How much he drained? I think he drained 1 mental liter, 1 ml of Hera's mental energy. 3 giga dribbles. Why do I find that so funny? Giga dribble. 60 to 28 is the KD. Look at the eco here. Food collected for Hera. I like Franks, dude. I like them. They're smooth. They're like butter. Is butter smooth? I don't know. Yes, it is. Okay. Gold Rush is a win for Hera. Franks is a win. We have a loss for Aztecs. Why does Eco have 2 lines? Player in the graph? I'd have to look at exactly what you're referencing. Might be villager count and Eco upgrades. Maybe. We don't have the next game yet. Interesting. Okay. Wrong map grade. Oh, that's right. It wasn't Gold Rush. It was Serengeti. Same color. Update the score. There we go. Just got the wreck. That's not it. Okay, we go into game 3. We're tied 1-1. Hera looked pretty convincing there. Wasn't convinced by the early game from Viinchester, the first game. But Hera's mid-game wasn't great either. So we'll see. We'll see what will happen in this game 3. This is going to be an important game here, and we're going to go on to Ravines with Hera in the blue and Viinchester in the red. And Hera is playing as Italians here, and Viinchester is playing as Huns. So usually on this map, we see Berbers, Mongols, sometimes Huns, maybe Hindustanis if they're not banned, right? Some more mobile civs. And instead from Hera, we see Italians. Italians very interesting. And I think Italians have answers to what the Huns can do. If we get to the late game, Genoese can be very, very strong against the Huns, in my opinion. Genoese crossbow. Or just a straight Italian archer push. And these guys are so close to each other. Very, very close. Similar generation to what we saw from Viinchester and Nikov yesterday. Remember Vinch losing that with Lithuanians against Ethiopians. All Hera cares about is Hussar or no Hussar. Well, they do get Hussar, so I like this map for Vinch. Look at how far, speaking of this map, guys, look at how far the resources are away from Viinchester's base. The neutral golds and the neutral stones. Oh my goodness. Hera has a gold right here, kind of within range. Stone right here. He's got a gold over here he can take. He'll probably include that as part of his wall. Gold over here that's closer to him than Viinchester. Viinchester has nothing in the back here, nothing along the sides. The closest resources to him are way over here. Kind of crazy. Honestly, kind of crazy. Without Bomber Cannon or Onager, what do Huns do late game versus Genoese? Exactly. Exactly. If you're Huns, you got to hope to finish the game before you get a stalemate game against Italians, because you could go for your siege ram push with cav archers, maybe. But in just a straight up unit fight, you're going to die. Onager? Huns don't even get Onager, bruh. You know that myth. What's this map called? It's called Ravine. Nope, it's called Dry Houseboat. Havoc's here. Havoc's here. She's not over cheating on me with Slam. Oh my god. And she's doing her job. Holy. Now she's gone. Now she's gone. She just came here to do the command. That's it. Viinchester will go Halbrand push. Halbrand push dies to Italians pretty hard. Unless you can get the timing window. There are certain timing windows with Huns. Right? Like, Huns will be better probably in the Castle Age than Italians. But Italians can get up to that to Imperial Age pretty quick. And if Hera goes for the crossbowmen into Arbalest push with bomber cannons, if he has the rest of his base locked down, Huns, I think, are going to struggle. I just think this is it's a rough Civ matchup for Viinchester unless he keeps the game wide open. If he doesn't let Hera out to these extra resources, if he doesn't let Hera full wall with res available to him, it can be really nice for Vinch. Yeah, Siege Ram. Siege Ram is really the only thing I can think of. Siege Ram, Skirm, Cav Archer, Trebs, Castles behind. It all depends on the map position, right? Feudal Age on the way for Viinchester. Feudal Age already on the way for Hera. He's probably going to go into archery ranges here. He's already starting the wall-offs. Get a lot of vision, so Drush isn't really a thing. You'll be able to see it from so far away with these outposts. If he doesn't get the Genoese, then Italians are underwhelming. Are they? Are they really? You still have your Arbalest mass with Pavise. You have bombard cannons. I think that alone, Arbalest bombard cannon does really well against Huns. Because I doubt the Huns are going to have the time or eco to go into Tarkin counter to that. Italians get up to imp very, very quickly. Hera will go condos. Okay. Interesting. Hera gets the Feudal Age, gets Loom, goes Horse Collar, double bit axe. He went up without Loom there. Very common strategy on this map. Let's check if Loom is in for Viinchester. It is, and that's probably a wise decision considering the fact that Hera is running around here with this scout. And Hera scouts all of Viinchester's base. Viinchester already going for the full wall. He's going into scouts here. Hera doing the same thing. Italians do get bloodlines, so scouts are an option. Knights are also an option there. They do have the full cavalry upgrades. As Hera's just trying to be a little bit annoying with this scout. He'll have to back away though. Feudal Age is in for Vinch. Spearman is in for Vinch. And a Spearman coming forward for Hera now. Did Dave turn off the Legionaries mod yet? Oh my god, I did not. Oh no. Oh god. We're just hoping that no one goes into champions. Those things are hideous. It was a good moment though when he upgraded it. It was just like, it was just a moment of regret for me. I was just like, God, I hate this game. I hate how they auto install like this stupid stuff here. The pumpkin lamps. Why are those there? I've tried to disable that. I don't even know what mod it is. Why do we have pumpkin lamps on my TC? We're not even close to Halloween. Isn't it one of the seasonal mods? It is, but I couldn't find it on my mod list. Hera is desperate to kill this Vil. Look at how weak these scouts are. And we just got the epic Spearman battle. We've been waiting all day for this, folks. That's right. We've already gone through a semi-final, but it wasn't as hype as this moment as Hera and Viinchester just duke it out here. Who has the bigger stick is the question. And right now it looks like Viinchester's stick is just massive. It's just a massive stick. It's huge. But Hera doesn't care about sticks. He's got swords. He's going to snipe that Vil and get out of this. There we go. What a stick on this guy. What is going on over here? What the hell is going on over here? Yeah, walled 25% of the map. Yeah. You walled, bro? Yeah, I'm walled. Look at this wall from the Huns. It's the Huns player going for the full wall. And our Italians, his Italians counterpart here, gone for the small walls. And these farmers, man, if you saw the calves and the leg power on these guys, oh my god, dude. They are climbing uphill both ways. All day, every day. It's not just upper body strength. The core is really impressive, honestly. It's called terrace farming. There is no terrace about this, okay? Terrace is layered farms. That is called sloping right there. Imagine watering that field. I guess you would just like pour it at the top, but there would be so much erosion there. It'd be crazy. Viinchester's trying to snipe this Vil. Hera's going to pull her back. Viinchester's going to keep coming in. It's going to be very annoying with the scout, but now it's not really enough HP to commit against multiple villagers to try and pick one off. And Hera's now going for the big walls. At the age of 40, they will need knee surgery. That's right. Japan has lots of farms like this. They terraced or are they actually like this? Watering is not a big deal. Haven't you seen the water hills and the seas? That is correct. You're not wrong. Castle Age on the way for Hera. It's cheaper for him. Castle Age is incoming from Viinchester. Bop. 3, 2, 1. Bop. There it is. And the mining upgrade as well. And surprise, surprise, surprise. He is going into Cav Archers. Hera knows this. We know this. Viinchester knows this. And I guess the question is, what effect can the Cav Archers have here? Because I assume Hera will just be going into skirm defense. If he goes into skirm defense, he'll need a university as well to counter them. Or he could just hide behind his walls with skirms. But then I guess Viinchester can come forward with siege. So do you go skirm redemption defense? If you're Hera? Or do you go siege defense of your own? Interesting. Maybe he'll just react as he sees things come in. He's going to have a lot of resources when he gets to Castle Age. He can go for instant 2 TC. Bop. Bop? Is it bop? Bop? Or is it bing? It might be bing. It might be bing over here. No, it's going to be bang. It's a bang, and then it's a bing. We don't have a bop. That makes sense. Double TC for Hera. Fletching coming in now. He knows he'll need to defend. The only question is, how does he defend? And Cav Archer's on the way for Vinch. Husbandry coming in. Town Watch coming in. Second TC even. So it's not a Cav Archer YOLO play. It's not the doubt special. I mean, my man doesn't even have a market. So it's definitely not the doubt special. He's just going to slowly start massing up his CA. He's also going for a siege workshop. So really good build. Nice build from Viinchester to be able to afford all of these things. And Hera's going to confirm that it is indeed Cav Archers. He's going for a university here. He's going to go skirm defense with ballistics. Vinch will see the university, and Vinch is going to try and pick this villager off, potentially. Hera's going to force this down. Smack harder. And Vinch doesn't kill her. Herazika's going to look really nice, though. Really, really nice. Behind all of this. The only problem is going to be these mangonels. Mangonels, target this area. I don't think you target here. I don't think you target here. I think you target here. If you can put pressure on that archer range, you kind of stall out production from Hera. Also, you want to kill this stable, just in case he makes a few knights to come snipe the mangonels. Would it be insane to go 2 siege workshop? I actually think if you have the res, 2 siege workshops is a good idea here. Because Huns need to finish this game early. You need to finish this game in Castle Age. Or early Imperial. If you go late, you're going to struggle. But it's hard to go 2 siege workshops when he added that second TC so early. And he's probably going to add a third TC here. Oof. I think he needs to pressure, guys. I think he needs to pressure. I think this is a bad idea. Going for that third TC. He will have 2 mangonels. Elite Skirm is coming in from Hera. Already has Bodkin Arrow. Doesn't have ballistics, though. And Viinchester will start working away on this stable, which will go down quite quickly. Huns do have Hussars, right? Yep, Huns have Hussars. The unit we're very concerned about, if you're Huns versus Italians, is Genoese crossbow. Or just that Arbalest bomber cannon mass with like a castle to support it. As Hera now gets the armor, and he's forced into siege workshop defense himself. And the Cav Archers are in. Could be concerning for Hera. It's gonna drive them away with the skirms. Viinchester, I don't think he checked the armor there on those skirms. Could engage against those for sure. And now he's coming forward with the mangonels. He's gonna be pushing uphill. Hera's gone to stone. Hera's thinking about a castle. Also has a university, so guard towers are in play to defend against this. It's an awkward position for Viinchester. He's just gonna use this ravine. And if anyone's a fan of history, getting your entire military force stuck in a ravine, it's not really... It doesn't usually pan out very well. So he's going to be sticking to the top side of the hill. Oh, Vinch, that's inexcusable. Where else are you looking? This is absolutely inexcusable from Vinch to lose that mangonel like that. Hera has elite skirms inside this too. Viinchester has to be careful. Almost a great shot there from Vinch. And Hera's going to have enough for a castle soon. This is the point where if he hadn't added this last TC, he would have had enough wood to go for that second siege workshop earlier. And then he'd have Omega mangonels pushing in. The archer range would have been dead likely. And he'd be pushing this area, and Hera would be in deep, deep doo-doo. Even just a couple knights here from Viinchester, I think, would have done wonders. Okay, Hera's pushing out. Hera has the Vil lead right now. 12 Vils ahead. +2 armor coming from Viinchester. He's adding knights now. And Hera. Oh, Hera, be careful. Hera. Archer Range goes down. He'll add another one. He almost has enough for a castle now. Where does the castle go? Does it go in the little ravine? Does it go up here? Can you fit it? Can you squeeze it right there? That might be a good position. Town watch on the way. More houses in the back. Cav archers being annoying over here, but there's a TC to defend. And that's exactly where the castle goes. Deletes the farms, places the castle there, has the mangonels, so Viinchester, not really an opportunity to deny this, and Viinchester needs to be very careful. There is 3 mangonels with elite skirms here. And Hera has ballistics. Knights are coming in, though. And Hera abandons the castle? Really? No, dude. You should have been working on that castle the whole time. No, man. Oh, this might be a throw from Hera. This might be a throw from Hera. He needed to be working on that castle when Viinchester retreated. But Viinchester now losing some of the Cav Archer mass. TC is going down from the mangonels. There's 4 mangonels stacked up on top of each other. And Hera finally starts working on that castle again. And Hera is losing a lot of villagers, and he's losing the TC. This is the type of pressure that Viinchester needed. Hera needed to get more percentage on that castle completion. He's still ahead in eco right now, but barely. He still has mangonel. He's got 3 mangonels in the queue, and he's coming out with all the boys and girls. He is committing. Complete the castle. Hera's just sending the whole eco. If he gets this castle up, we still have ourselves a game. He's lost a lot. To be fair, he's lost a lot. He's going to kill some more mangonels. The castle will complete, and that will be able to stabilize here. But Viinchester has pulled ahead in eco. Hera will just simply remake the TC, and Hera, he's fine. He's fine now. For the time being. Viinchester now goes up to him. And Viinchester is on stone. Doesn't quite have enough for a castle. I think that's going to be the concern for Vinch. As Genoese Expo make their way out onto the field. They do have bonus damage against cavalry. They're very, very strong unit against Huns. If Viinchester, he still hasn't clicked it up. There we go. If Viinchester had stone for a castle, I'd say this is 100% done. Comes forward, makes the castle here, engages in the Treb War. But he doesn't have stone. He doesn't have enough gold to buy stone either. So the question for Huns here is, how are you going to follow up on this open base from Hera? Are you going to keep sending cavalry? Because the Genoese Expo kind of killed that. He's going into skirm now. Doesn't really have any siege options to do significant damage with that early Imperial. Good save there from Vinch. Expo numbers, Genoese Expo numbers. Massing up here. Hera is still even on eco with Viinchester. Remember, his Imperial Age is cheaper with Italians. Imp is cheaper with Italians, and he's adding the farms down now, and he does have access to Hussar with this civilization. His gold is... well, he's still got plenty of gold. He's still fine on that count. Probably needs another castle, honestly. Problem with that is that the stone is so far forward. Hera's got a lot of gold in the bank. Viinchester buys himself a castle. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. He knows he needs trebs. This is going to look quite dire here for Hera. Does have access to bombard cannon with the Civ. But you need to get chemistry first. And Hun trebs are more accurate. So Hun treb forward, early Imperial Age can be really devastating. Hera didn't even have a market, so he couldn't even buy himself the food if he wanted to. Needs this market to go up. You can see him allocating more villagers over there, and Viinchester's going to be super annoying and delay it even. As Hera sends all the vills to get that market up, he's going to buy some food, and he's going to click up to Imperial Age. Hopefully with this or this TC. Okay, for a second there, I think he went up with this TC. He's going up with this one, bro. Oh, man. I saw for a second there. I think he went up with that. Genoese crossbow. Only 8 of them. And skirmishers are already here from Vinch. This is the time window. Late castle, early Imperial Age, where you want Huns to be killing Italians. If Hera manages to completely stabilize, could be an issue for Vinch. But right now, Vinch has a good position. Equal eco. He's got handcart. Hera's getting it now. He's controlling the extra resources over here. Looks like Hera went for that stone over on this side. Really wants another castle. Or just stone to even repair his existing castle. He's going into crossbow production now. This is going to be hard to save, this castle over here. Did the wolf or the... The wolf didn't get that kill. The knight got the kill. Nice. Finals are tonight. That's right. It's going to be a long day. We've already been live. I've already been live for 4.5 hours. It's going to be a long day. Good day, though. Look at the resources from Hera when he hits him. He can go for chemistry. If I'm Viinchester, actually, I try and kill this university because I know he's going to be going for chemistry. Delay that even more. Hera's now buying stone. He loses that castle. He's Giga Omega House. He's already Omega House right now, and he's making more back here. Can't afford to lose 20 population space here. Oh, no, dude. Oh, no. Now he's not going to be able to produce anything. He's getting chemistry right now. There's a castle over here from Viinchester. Light cav raids are going to be tough with this massive Genoese Expo. But still, he's controlling the gold over here, controlling the stone. Viinchester's still pushing out this way. Hera's still going for more crossbows. Doesn't have a castle anymore. Now he's upgrading to Arbalest, and he's just waiting for chemistry to come in so he can start making bombard cannons. Very limited gold, though, for Hera. He's got some gold here already under fire from the trebuchet. This gold is cut off over here from Viinchester, doing a fantastic job cutting off all these gold sources. And even patrolling on this side as Hera goes for a TC on the stone over there. And now the light cav are in over here. And Hera doesn't have any Genoese Expo on this side. I think it's over. I think Viinchester's done enough. Hera's got a lot of Arbalists. He's got some Arbalists coming over here to defend. He's getting guilds now. That's how my man is getting guilds. That's how desperate for gold he is. Still being harassed over there. Does have chemistry, but no gold for the bomber cannons. Does he even have a market? Yeah, he still has the market over there. Tarkin. One Tarkin from Vinch. Here come the Cavalier, though. Please tell me Vinch doesn't lose these trebs to Arbalist and Villagers. Please tell me Vinch doesn't lose these trebs to Arbalist and Villagers. 2 trebs dead. 3 trebs almost dead. Oh my god. On the final shot. Hera doesn't have bomber cannon though. Hera has no siege. Is he going to get one now? He's got one. That's the hope. That's the dream. Where is it being produced? His only siege workshop. GG. Guilds even coming in from Vinch there. Well played from Viinchester. Really well played. I think Hera lost the game as soon as he took the Vills off the castle. When those Mangonels retreat, even if it's for like 5 seconds before Viinchester comes back, you gotta toss those 20 Vills back on that castle. You got to. Because when that castle goes up, Viinchester's push is completely stalled. He forgot to ungarrison the TC back onto the building the castle. He had saved them previously. And that meant that Viinchester could get so much value with that early push. Hera was trying to toe the line. Hera is so good at like being greedy in defense. And he was trying to do that again here, but Viinchester punished him. And I love the push from Viinchester. Because he knows he can't play this into the late game. You can't let Hera get that castle set up with the bomber cannons, etc. Great stuff. 2-1. Better eco for Vinch. Okay. We mark that down. Win for Viinchester on Ravines. People be winning their home maps today. Refreshing. And we mark down a win for the Huns and a loss for Italians. Hera is the favorite. I think it's fair to say. Vinch is very strong, but Hera's the favorite in this set. Bro, this one guy got 478,000 points. What? Yo, thanks for the prime, bro. Go Vinch. Oh, Vinch Chan fans. Vinch Chan? Oh, Vinch Chan. Yo, Rudy, thanks for the 11. Teutonic, thank you for the 8 months. Vinci-chan. Great, Robert. Thank you for the 12 months, dude. Thank you so much. All right, we go into game 4 here. We're just waiting for the wreck there. Robo has released it from his little admin dungeon. Robo in a dungeon, that's right. That's where admins hang out. Admins and mods. Admins and mods. You don't want to see where Ominous is right now. It is dark. It is dank. And not a good, like a bad dank. Can confirm. All right, here we go. We're playing on Gold Rush, and Viinchester has gone for Bulgarians, and Hera has gone for Khmer. Interesting. Hera's thinking many farms Hussar. We don't need gold. How many people in here think Hera needs gold in this game? How many people think Hera needs gold in this game? He needs it up until he gets Hussar. And that's it. That's it. He has Hussar. Viinchester, on the other hand, with Bulgarians, very interesting pick. And Bulgarian Hussar are technically better than Khmer Hussar. It's just easier to keep the Khmer Hussar coming out because of the farms. Bulgarian Hussar get stirrups, though, which means they attack faster. Very, very strong option. We should bet on how many Hussars will Hera produce in this match. You know, he might not even go for Hussar. Maybe. Maybe he finishes the game before then. Maybe he gets finished before then. Hera needs to make damage in the early game, otherwise he loses. Really? Okay. He goes 23-minute FC. All right. All right. Viinchester already coming out for the walls. I wonder if Viinchester goes for some, like, men-at-arms strategy. The men-at-arms upgrade is free with Bulgarians. It's not too expensive to go for the barracks and kind of drush and then get that automatic upgrade. Could be an option. Hera's got a pretty wallable base here, though. Should be able to defend just fine, and it's not really a surprise when Bulgarians send a few militia over. So he should be expecting it. Hera panic mode activated? Maybe. I think if Dave was something out of a game, he'd be a stone mine because he rocks. Oh, we found him. We found him. We've been wondering this for years, guys. We've been wondering for years who writes all those cheesy Hallmark birthday and Christmas and Mother's Day and Father's Day cards. We found him. They let him out of the room for a second. He's here. The questions have been answered. Protect him at all costs. That's right. That's right. We got the wall-offs here from Viinchester. He's making himself an egg. He's making himself an egg. Don't compliment Dave or he'll insult you. That's my version of a compliment. That's right. Viinchester, gonna wall on this side. Still pushing in Zebra. Hera, still pushing in Zebra. Really nothing going on here. Those aren't bald eagles, Gold Rush. Nice try. Or Goth Rush. These are not bald eagles, my friend. See, we can click on it. That is a stork. This isn't an eagle either. That's a vulture. This one's a vulture. This one's a stork. Albatross? No, albatross are seabirds, okay? You wouldn't see them in the desert. Unless they're just making their way over the desert to get to the sea. Is that where villagers come from? Yes. A stork brings the baby villager to the TC. Feudal Age coming in for Viinchester, by the way. See, the stork is dropping off the baby villagers right now. See, yeah, it dropped it off, and now it's going to go back. And when Viinchester hits feudal age, more baby villagers are going to come out. Right? And then there's storks. Well, there's no storks heading towards Hera's base yet. But it looks like they already dropped one off at the TC. Oh, here it comes. Express delivery. Amazon Prime stork is coming. Yep, there we go. Drops it at the front of Hera's base, and you can see there, the villager has made its way now. Baby villager. I get all my babies from Jeff Bezos. Oh, God. Oh, my God. No loom for Hera. And he's still queuing up villas. He's in feudal age. He went up no loom. And Viinchester is coming forward with the scout now. Now, Kamura, you can justify, I think, no looming it for a little while longer because you have the houses to garrison in, but there's no house over here. So Hera's got to be careful, and now he's getting loom. There is a window here for that scout. He's got for a palisade and a house. He'll complete this, and he'll chase this scout away with his own. And Hera has a couple more scouts on the field. It looks like Viinchester has gone for the stable opening. And they're just going to be picking away at each other in the early stages of the game. The Khmer should have the advantage here because of the farms for Hera. And yeah, we'll see where this goes. Viinchester only paying 50 stone for each TC though, so theoretically he could make 4 additional TCs with that stone. Yo, Omar, thank you for the 4 months, dude. Could it hurt that Hera doesn't have the barracks for spears? Yeah, it hurts Khmer sometimes. In this matchup, though, where you're already going to be fully walled, I don't think so. Also, Viinchester, 35 seconds of idle TC time. The Storks were late. They're busy Storks, but sometimes they're a little bit late to drop off. And you see that a lot. Honestly, from Viinchester, I think he's the one pro player at in the top 10 group that idles his TC the most when he shouldn't be. There are certain pros that idle their TC when they're like 1 TC play, you know, all in, or things get hectic or whatnot. But Viinchester will idle in circumstances that he really shouldn't be idling. Just like, what else are you doing? I guess he got housed somewhere along the way, probably. Hera's just protecting his walls, and he's going to be fine. Finch keeps producing bills. Hera with more food. Let's take a look at the food statistics. Wow. I think the dotted line is the efficiency, and this line is the worker time. Yeah, productive worker time and total worker time. Do you think any of Hera's current scouts will make it to Hisar? No, I don't think so. I like how Hera's splitting them up, though. He's fully walled. Doesn't really have to be concerned about this army. I mean, maybe they might start working away on the houses. But you can split them up. Keep them patrolling the middle. And patrol the outside. Maybe he has this scout on auto scout. I think he does. You could go for the Giga Trap here. You could send a Vil inside this house, out this way, build a gate here, and then ungarrison here and build a gate. But he's not going to do that. He's going to be bringing his scouts back here to engage against this. And we see Castle Age already on the way for Hera. So many scouts from Viinchester. 8 on the field. We've got 5 on the field from Hera. He's making some more. What Vinch is doing is just terrible, and the Civ pick is awful. Really? You think Bulgarians are that bad? Wow. I'll forward that to him. I will forward that to him. Why isn't Hera Canada red? Because Viinchester goes freaking purple every game. So I just change his color to red immediately. And we're sticking to it. Yep, Hera engages. Getting the armor. Already has bloodlines. Viinchester does not have bloodlines. Viinchester had more scouts initially, but Hera is going to clear up this fight. It's a lot of dead scouts there. And what did they accomplish? All of this war, all of this killing, what happened? Absolutely nothing. That's what happened. Absolutely nothing. Viinchester forced out, I guess, some more scouts from Hera. And some upgrades, which he was probably going to get anyway. And he forced some repairs as Hera goes for another TC here. They died so nothing can happen. And we respect their sacrifice. We are respecters here. Okay. Viinchester running away. I don't think he's going to get light cav. Hera's already adding a monk, though. And Hera's going to grab some of these relics. Not the worst thing in the world to grab relics here, even though there's all the gold in the middle. If you get relics, you can stay longer off of the middle area. Get that passive income, especially if Hera feels like this might go super late game. Hussar versus Hussar. As Viinchester adds 2 TCs. That is a tilting TC right there. Why not make it 1 tile further this way so you can fit a farm in there? Huh? Huh? Why not do that? Huh? I don't like it. Okay, husbandry coming in for Viinchester. Knight production is on the way from double stable. Only 1 stable here for Hera. He's going to see the number of knights and suspect that there's a second stable there. As he kills the scout, that's actually a really good kill. Really, really good kill. Now his monk is taking the relic. Back is hurting, but he's still transporting it all the way back to his base. There's also a relic over here that I don't believe he sees. No, he does not. Probably he might not ever discover that, honestly. And the scout not being on the field means that Hera can snipe maybe some more relics while he's out here. He sees another one down there. He can grab that, but that's pretty safe. So you probably want to go to this corner and see if you can snag something around that area. He's missing this relic at the top. So that's a tough one. Yep. Knights are being converted. Maybe they lead Hera directly towards that relic. Potentially. He's building a house here. Maybe you can see that once the house is up. Iron casting on the way for Hera. He's still playing 1 stable. Viinchester is playing 2. But Hera has those monks already. And Vinch is going to dive to try and kill this monk. And Hera doesn't switch in time. Viinchester just deletes the monk or the knight. Kills the monk with the other knight. Hera didn't switch in time. He wasn't expecting that delete. And the monk goes down. Still lost a knight, though. So maybe it's worth it. Maybe it's worth it. How do you know which unit is being converted in a situation like that? Well, the monk kind of is directionally pointing towards your knight. right? So if you look at that again, Viinchester can kind of tell which unit Hera's converting just because of the angles. If the monk is converting a unit behind it, let's say there's a unit here, it will turn around to convert. Or if it's at an angle, it will tilt to face that. There's also a pointer. No, there's not a pointer. There's no pointer in game. There's only a pointer for me on Capture Age. It's also blinking on map, I think. Yeah, but that's really tough to see on the mini-map when you have two units really close to each other. Okay, monks are converting, and killing that scout was big. Pikeman is on the way from Vinch. Hera is significantly ahead in eco right now. We see the villager count right here. And Viinchester, that's because of the idle TC time. It's not even because of when the TCs went up. It's because of the idle TC time. You can see his housed again. 8 minutes of idle TC time with 3 town centers versus 19 seconds for Hera. And I told you before, I told you at the beginning of the game, Viinchester is a guy that will idle his TCs in situations where many other players won't. And I don't think it's intentional. I think it's just a lack of macro behind whatever he's doing in the middle. All the TCs producing now. 76 vills for Hera, 63 for Viinchester. Lots of... Wow. Wow. Hera losing 5-6 knights in the center there. Oh my goodness. And losing a big army here too. He does have 3 stables producing knights now, though. He's getting even handcart with commerce so early. Does he see the relic? Yes, he does. It's hard to spot on the minimap on the edge of that map, though. He's already grabbed the relic from over here. He's already got 2. And Viinchester now coming out with a Krepos. I think Krepos are a trap. As he's housed again. Oh my god. More idle TC time. I think Krepos are a trap, guys. They're good because they save stone, but you can't produce trebs from them, and you can't research technologies in them. And they take away stone from your castles. I think a couple Krepos, maybe to get to the initial position, but if you keep making them, I feel like they're not good. And this one's going to be denied. Oh, please don't even put more percentage on it. Oh my god, Vinch. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no. How many hussars is Hera going to make this game? And the answer is none, because Viinchester is going to be dead. He doesn't need to make hussars this game. Go for a forward castle now. Get up to Imperial Age. He's on the middle. You can move his villagers out here. That's exactly what he's doing. Just keep up the production from your stables. Eventually you get a castle over here. Cut off all the gold from Vinch. Castle will help deal with the pikemen. Hell, even ballista elephants would be great. Scorpions would be great as well. That's not great though. Running into the pikeman army. And Viinchester is coming out once again for this Krepos. He's actually going to get it up this time. And that monk is... Run, monk! Monk gets away. Now you can't go for the forward castle. But you can make one here. And there's another Krepos. And remember what I said. Krepos are a trap. They are a trap. Yep, castle's coming in. Palisade wall over here. Conic is in, but good quick walls from Hera there. And he sacrifices one villager. Conic can't get in. Viinchester trying for a ballsy castle here. He actually deleted the Krepos. Now he realizes, I need castles. Still only 20 seconds of idle TC time for Hera. In a 33-minute game with 3 town centers, when you're fighting on the middle the entire time, my man has 20 seconds of idle TC time. And you can see it reflected in the villager number, because Viinchester is on 3 TCs as well. But he has 11 minutes and 40 seconds. That's crazy. That is nuts. He's going to start accruing some now because he's just reaching the limit on villager count, but damn, bro. Almost has enough stone for another castle. Got 1 dismounted conic, an imposter, and Viinchester is in the back of Hera's base. Looping around with knights, trying to find some damage. Only a couple knights, and Hera's got some knights back there to defend. He's going to lose a villager. Not the worst thing in the world for him. He doesn't have fletching on these TCs, so the knights are going to be doing quite a bit of damage. But he's got all this gold access. Viinchester's just now going to the middle gold. And Hera almost has enough for another castle. Goes for the one on the middle. Look at that. Still 20 seconds. What? Vinch is up to him. Hera's got 50 seconds to go. And Vinch is going to lose this Treb war. Hera just has a fantastic position. He's even adding more Scorpions. I love this. I love this. He's going to go Cavalier Scorpion. Now, what's Viinchester's counter to Cavalier? Well, it's going to be the pikemen, right? But the pikemen get ripped by the Scorpions, and these are Commerce Scorpions as well. And it's not like you're lacking gold either. You got plenty of gold access. Would love to see heavy Scorpion here from Hera. Usually the problems with Scorpion is that they're not mobile enough, right? They don't have the mobility to be able to be in multiple places at once, and you need a big mass of them to be effective. You don't need mobility on Gold Rush. You're fighting in the center. This is the important area. Scorpions can work. This is a slow death for Vinch. No, this is a Hera gets Trebs. Vinch takes 1 fight and loses. And then calls the GG death from Vinch as he goes for a stone wall over here. I don't see much hope for Viinchester. He's gone for the walls. He figures Hera will come over here with the knights. Got 1 relic in the monastery, but he might be a little bit too slow with this. And now he realizes what's happening. Gate, 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 gate. Krepos are a trap. They accomplish nothing. 0 kills on that Krepos. Here come the Scorpions. Here come the Cavalier. 43 Cavalier for Hera, and he's still raiding in the back here. Viinchester's going to take 1 fight with these pikemen. That's it. He's housed again. Hera's waiting. Onager coming in. Onager coming in from Viinchester. Bulgarians do have cheaper siege upgrades. So Onager is affordable. Siege Onager can be affordable too. Still costs a lot of gold though. And the castle's going to go down. Halberdier coming in for Vinch. Onagers will be outranged by these Scorpions too. Double crossbow, bro. Double crossbow for Hera. And he made his way above 200 pop because he converted some units, I believe. Great stuff. So these Scorpions will be firing double shots. And heavy Scorpion for the first time in so long. In a pro game, I've seen heavy Scorpion come in, and I absolutely love it. Conic gets destroyed by the rocks there. Viinchester's only hope is these Onagers. He needs big shots, but Hera's getting the big shots with the Trebs. And here come the Scorps. Here come the Scorpions. Here come the Scorpions. The double bolts. Almost got a big shot on the Scorpions. They're ripping the halberdiers from behind, though, and it's just too many Cavalier. Krebs still hitting the onagers, and now the Scorpions can engage for free. Viinchester gets kicked off the gold. Viinchester has no hope, takes one big fight, and loses. Hera ties the series 2-2. And the answer to how many Hussar was Hera going to make ends up being 0, as he ended up making 87 Cavalier. KD was firmly in his favor. Eco was firmly in his favor as well. Lots of idle TC time there from Viinchester. And yeah, that was just a clean win for Hera. Very, very clean. It was the idle TC time, maybe. Like, if Viinchester had an equal eco with Hera, I don't think the Civ matchup is that bad. It's just the eco was not there. Viinchester idled his TCs way too often, got housed way too often. The macro from Hera was immaculate. Immaculate. Love it when a series is back and forth like this. Yep, that's right. Back and forth, back and forth. And we go into game 5 now. I already have the rec. Let's go. Immediate. Yep. And this is going to be on Viinchester's home map. Which map is he going to pick here? Hera only lost 1 vill. Yeah, and that was to the Cavalier raids later in the game. Or the night raids. It's going to be Arena. Do you guys remember the Arena game against Jordan yesterday? From Hera? Oh my god. Well, he's picked the same Civ. He's picked humans again. And this time it's against Bohemians. So we'll see if the Bohemians decide to go for a quick push. And if Hera does the same thing, the 2TC into Light Cav Kipchak defense in Castle Age. I still don't think that should have worked. I still think Jordan heavily misplayed that. But we'll see. If it works twice in a row against 2 good players, then maybe. Jordan wasn't aggressive enough? Yeah. Yeah. I was talking with Tristan about it after the set yesterday. We were exchanging a few messages. And him and I were both in agreement. Like, he had so many different options. Even just being aggressive with the bomber cannons would have been better there. Forward castle on the TC would have been better. Even just mangonels in Castle Age with the Turks would have been great against what Hera was doing. But Hera maybe playing a style that he wouldn't play against any other player besides someone like Jordan. He's going to be a little bit more indecisive with the pressure. And we'll see if he goes for that same thing here, and we'll see what Viinchester does. I think Viinchester is a completely different animal on Arena than Jordan is. I think Viinchester is far more deadly with Civ like Bohemians. This map looks like a crab. Not really. Viper's a cool guy, but I feel like Viper fans are really toxic. No, I don't think so. I don't think Viper fans are toxic in any. I don't think we really have any fan base that's toxic in AoE. I think Viper fans are very. They huff large amounts of copium. That's all we can say. There's a lot of copium from Viper fans. MBL fans? How are MBL fans toxic? MBL's not even toxic. Well, I guess it depends on your definition. He can be sometimes, I guess, but not that toxic. Depends on his mood. Also depends on, like, the attitude that people take towards him, right? Because, like, he talks a lot of shit, but he is also the player that gets talked shit about the most, I think, out of all the pros. So it's like, it kind of like reinforces itself, you know? There's a lot of MBL haters out there. A lot of MBL haters. I love MBL. He's my favorite player to watch. I love his stream. I think he's the most entertaining player to watch as well. But I certainly see the point. Anyway, Viper fans aren't toxic. That's where we were. And Viinchester once again lures in both the boars with the scout, like we saw yesterday with the Khmer, and he's even adding a farm here with the Bohemians. He's not Khmer here. Adding the farm early. Interesting. And he's going to go for a fast uptime. Are cigarettes toxic? Maybe. 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 Sorry, guys. I'll get my energy back. Start of arena. You know how it is. Hera 2TC boom. Yep. He's going up early for that. Once again, back stone, back gold. Very, very safe from him. His secondary stone and secondary gold are forward here. But no risk of losing these. He can simply start walling up here. You see where he's placed the houses. He's already thinking, if my opponent goes for early pressure, I'm going to have this house wall here. I always have the option to wall up here, and he's adding a house in this area. Going to wall up here with his feudal age buildings. He's going to put the TCs behind. Does he go for a TC here? Does he go for it here? I don't know. Is this live or Rex? This is Rex. They're releasing them one rec at a time. This was played during the same time period as the first semifinal. And we do this to help the players stay rested that are heading into the final. Is the casting live or is this a recording of the casting? Well, the casting is actually a recording. I just knew that you would say that. Look at that TC. Look at it. Just look at it. Does Valessa already know who he is facing? He should, right? No, he doesn't. Maybe Robo tells him. Maybe that would be... Yeah. Maybe that would be an unfair advantage for the winner of this, because they already know Valessa went through. So I wouldn't be surprised if Robo tells him. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Robo tells him. Because that would be a kind of an unfair preparation advantage. Because this winner already knows that they're facing Valessa. Yeah. But that's a question you can ask Robo. Read something from today's papers so we know you're not full of lies. I'm not that old, bro. I don't get the paper delivered to my house. It's been so long since I've actually read a paper. You read articles online, but like an actual paper? Maybe I should get the paper to my house. It's a lot of waste, though. You look like one, though. Gimlord, you're about one more really terrible joke away from being permanently gone. If I read your chat logs, you are far and away the worst chatter I currently have on my stream. Consistently, every day. I'm just giving you a warning. Castle Age coming in here from Viinchester. Castle Age coming in. 25 population up. He's going for some more farms here. He's getting his farm upgrade just before these finish. Bop, bing. I'll have the extra food. Manga S, yeah. And 22 seconds of idle time for Vinch. It's starting. It's already accruing. It's starting to build up. Hera is significantly ahead on villagers right now. He's probably going to be like 18 vills ahead by the time we get to Castle Age. Let's do the math, actually. He just completed 2, so he's at 35, 25 seconds per. So that's 4 more villagers there for Hera. Right now, he's ahead by 11 vills. Maybe 15. Shouldn't Hera place his house a teeny bit further forward? Well, he already placed his initial houses, so he's made his bed. He's going to lie in it now as we see the house wall coming across. Very satisfying the way these are placed, except for this idiot house that is facing the wrong direction. Same with this house. And this house. These ones are good, though. This one's trying to fit in. I walk away 5 minutes and there's such a Vil difference. What the fuck happened? The 2TC boom in Feudal Age happened with humans. Don't be alarmed. This always happens. As we can see, 18 Vil difference for Hera. Viinchester already going for the monks here. He's going to heal up his scout that was taken in the boars earlier. And then he's going to go out and try and snag these relics. Hera will have a scout here to try and contest that. Hera will be going up shortly, and Hera is already going to stone, and he's going to make Kipchaks. I hate Kipchaks. They're the worst unit. They're not good. They suck. Would you rather live in a town center or a house? A house. You're the worst unit? Thank you. Kipchaks are so fun to use, though. Yeah, they're fun to use until someone tries to shoot you with something. They're fun to use against, like, knights, if you're just hit and running them. Hera's going to pull this scout away. Got a lot of conversion timing on that. You should have just chased that across the map. That would have been interesting if you could have got it. Viinchester's going to go for that third TC. Villager count will start catching up here. Wheelbarrow already on the way here from Vinch. Wheelbarrow is not in for Hera. And, man, Horsecollar isn't even in for Hera. Does he realize that? Is he going to go for the second round of farms for Horsecollar? Surely it's not worth not getting Horsecollar for 21 farms, right? Oh my god. Farms do not have that much food on them. Harris said Horsecollar is overrated. Maybe. Is he going to go Imperial Age? That's the question. He didn't do it last time. He had the same kind of build. He went into a castle and defense and then just defended in Castle Age. But right now it feels like he might be thinking about it going Imp. He's 53 Vils versus 40 from Viinchester. And he's going to come out and build the castle. Going to be right here. Going to be right here. Bing. Meanwhile, Viinchester grabbing some of the relics. He already has one relic in. He's got 3 monks on the field. And he's looking around for this scout from Hera. Sanctity on the way. That'll affect his villagers and his monks. Same thing with Fervor. Hera's going to see this relic disappear from the minimap. Doesn't head over with the scout yet. There's 2 monks here to support. And Viinchester is kind of keeping his scout nearby. So if Hera dives in for these monks, Viinchester can block. But now Vinch will see the scout from Hera. Sanctity is in. This scout gets converted 100% of the time. There we go. Now he's got 2 and he can grab the rest of these relics. Hera clicks up. 3, 2, 1. Bah! He's up to Imp. He's going up to Imp. 10 villagers behind is Viinchester. Question is, what do humans do in Imperial Age? What do they do against Bohemians? Handcart's in for Vinch. And I believe he has Fervor, does he? 1.11 speed on these. 0.8 speed on those. Kimpjacks? Okay. Do you think Vinch notices the click up to Imp? Well, he's going to know something's up when he sees the castle there from Hera. There's no way that Hera lets you get the relics for free, right? Without planning an early push. And there's no way he goes into that castle to just start making Kipchaks in Castle Age. You know, you have to... Process of elimination. Hera is going up to Imp. And he still doesn't have Horsecollar, bro. Oh, man. Who knows? Maybe he's going heavy into gold wood. Focused army. Doesn't want that food. Gonna cancel some of these farms. We see that monk bringing the relic over to the corner. Still, it's 4 relics here for Vinch, and he's gonna click up to Imp now. What's the play here from Hera? Forward castle. Okay, Vinch. You need another mono. Yes, dude. Yes. Viinchester is so smart, bro. I was about to say you need to transport these relics. My man already has it. He already has it ready. He knows. There was the question if Vinch knew that Hera was up to Imp. Well, this tells you that he does indeed know that Hera is up to Imp because he's already transporting his relics back. Huge. Honestly massive. Not something players do often enough. How does Vinch get stone? That's a good point. It's a good point. If he wants to go into a castle with Huvnitsa, does he need a castle? He's going to go into Skirm. Going to get Chemistry and Castle Age. So when he hits Imperial Age, he'll have the opportunity to make hand cannons and bomber cannons right away. But he doesn't have any siege workshops yet. So it's just going to be skirms. It's just going to be skirms. And, I mean, skirms will rip the Kipchaks, right? There's a siege workshop right there. And it's not like Hera really has the food eco. Someone drop a food eco with 2 Omega Lols in the chat. Because Hera's food eco is at 12 right now. No. No. God, you guys... There it is! You guys failed that so badly. There we go. Pumpkin failed that so badly. Vinch has stone in the back, does he? Is it hiding somewhere? It's got gold here. It's got stone there. And Hera's coming in with the Kipchaks. Ballistics is not in for Viinchester. He needs ballistics to fight against these. Actually, JK doesn't need anything because Hera can never sit still for 1 second. Otherwise, his units just die. Hera's working away with the Trebs. Bomber cannon's already coming out. This was a good snipe on the Siege Workshop. And Hera's working away on the other Siege Workshop from Vinch. Really good priority here from Hera on which buildings to kill. So he's killing the Siege Workshop, and Vinch is going to repair this. And Hera comes in because he knows Viinchester is trying to get the bomber cannons out. He's already delayed 1 bomber cannon coming out. There's another Siege Workshop here from Vinch. Hera's still at 84 villagers. His food eco is rising. Still no Horus Collar. Oh my god. And the pikeman research does come in along with Squires, as Vinch is going to come forward and be able to kill this Treb with the bomber cannon. Bop, bing. There we go. And the Kipchaks suck. I think this is... I hesitate to call it a bad strategy because the game isn't over, but I think this is a really bad strategy from Hera. Bomber cannon has to watch out for the castle. Viinchester. Now Vinch is going out to stone. Kipchak's coming out. Ballistics is in. Vinch, what are you doing? Why are you microing them to that side? What the hell? You could have killed all of these. Why click them away? Just let them sit. Oh well, he's still got 2 bomber cannons. The follow-up for Hera is gonna be what? Still barely any wood. Food eco is being built up. Still no Horus Collar. Lots of gold, and now he's buying wood with his gold. Remember, he has access to 1 relic. Viinchester has the other 4. And block printing coming in from Vinch. Castle will fall. Once the castle falls, Skirm will have free reign. Viinchester, watch out for the Trebs! Didn't get the memo. Didn't get the memo. Didn't get the memo. Good micro from Hera. It is a fun unit to use. That's for sure. It is a fun unit to use. It's very quick. Frame delay is very low. Viinchester, come on, man. Thank you. Needs to repair this bomber cannon. Needs to repair that bomber cannon now. Kipjacks are going down. Hand cannon's getting some shots in now. Skirms are still working away. Hera's going to lose... like... This unit is garbanzo. It sucks. And Vitch is still working away. He's got a lot of hand cannons here. The problem for him is lack of bombard cannon numbers. Still has some gold left back here, and he's got another gold over here. Come on, man! You can't... like, he's literally encouraging bad behavior by letting this work. Viinch is literally encouraging bad behavior by letting this work. Don't sound so biased. I'm only sounding biased here. I don't have a favorite for either player. I just think this is an awful strategy from Hera, and I don't like the fact that it's working. I don't like the fact that it's working. And it's only working because Viinchester has now lost many bomber cannons that were very avoidable losses. Oh, chill. Stop whining. Okay. Okay. Hufnitsa coming in from Viinchester. There's another castle over here. More Kipjacks being added. Second armor upgrade on the way. Still no Horus Scholar. Thumb Ring coming in. This castle still being targeted. Viinchester still almost losing bomber cannons. That's good from him. And more Kipjacks being added here from Hera. This castle should have been dead long ago, in my opinion. Even a Treb here might be good from Viinchester. Hera might be buying himself enough time here, honestly. He might be buying himself enough time. I mean, he's done a good job with his Trebs to constantly snipe the bomber cannon, as avoidable as the losses probably should have been. Kipjacks now in the castle once again. Viinchester almost loses bomber cannons. Hera saving the Kipjacks. Hufnitsa takes so long to research. Here come the Kipjacks once again to try and snipe these bomber cannons. And he's going to get one. He's going to get one. Hufnitsa is going to be in. It seems like it takes forever to get that upgrade. And Hera is slowly getting his food eco rolling, but still no Horus Scholar. Still no Horus Scholar here, folks. As the Trebs will go down. That's one Treb dead. Hufnitsa splitting away from the Kipjacks. Trying to take out this Treb. Hera gets both of them. Two more in the queue. Here from the same Siege Workshop. We definitely need more production from Viinchester, and he's adding some more. And now he's getting Conscription. And now he's going for a Siege Workshop over on this side. Remember, Viinchester has 4 relics behind this. Hera is teching into Hussar. But he's teching into Hussar against a Civ with the best Halb against Cavalry in the game. Yeah, Andre, 100 farms Hussar, no Horse Scholar incoming. Yep. Yep. Hera's been busy with many other things. Remember that. He thinks, I guarantee you, he thinks he has Horse Scholar right now. Now, he should have probably already checked for Heavy Plow at this point, but he's trying to buy himself enough time, basically, to get into the Hussar switch, as Viinchester once again tries to dodge away with that Hufnitsa. And the Kipjacks, they have a terrible trade rate, but they are still... Stop! There's Horse Scholar right there. Things are turning around. Hera might win this. Hera might win... I'm getting so tired of this, dude. Hera's been a demon with that Treb. That Treb has 9 kills. The Treb has 9 kills. And it's backing up to kill another day. That is a serial killing Treb. He did kill some skirms with it. It hasn't just been bomber cannons. Here comes the elite Kipchak. Now Hera has gotten access to this gold out here. It's gotten access to this gold. Viinchester should be able to come access this stuff and maybe this stuff as well. He's running out of gold at the back of his base. And there's another castle here. And this is going to be hard for Hera to stop now. Guilds coming in for Viinchester. Humans against Bohemians. As we see Steppe Husbandry. What are you doing? Coming in. Heavy Plow coming in for Hera. Humans against Bohemians late game. Wagenberg Tactics will make his gunpowder units faster. And Viinchester getting Relic 5. Yep, you're right. Come the Kipchaks. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. God, run. Run away. Don't do it, Steppe Husband. Oh, my Lanza. The serial killing Trev is dead. It's gone. It's done. It's dusted. Saseke, thank you for the 11 gifted again. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much, my dude. And Viinchester is taking stone here. He's taking gold at the front. Hussar are coming in, but I think this is one battle that Hera likely cannot win with Hussar. Because Vinch has the Hussite wagon. Oh, dude. Set the Hussite wagon up in front of your Huvnitsa. It can soak the damage from the Kipchaks. It's not like you need it, but Hussite reforms coming in for the food monks. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. That's what happens. Holy. Hera trying for the Cuman early push. I think against Bohemians. Maybe he picked Cumans here because he didn't. I don't know. You have to suspect Bohemians. I don't think it's a good Civ matchup for that. Maybe you can get away with an early imp push with Cumans like that against any other Civ. But Turks, Bohemians, you're going to struggle, right? Because they're always going to have the bomber cannons out fast enough to stop the push. And Viinchester, seeing the Kipchaks, went immediately into the skirms. I just think long-term, that's not going to work. Also, I don't mind the fact that Hera ignored the relics because he wanted his boom to be nice to go up to Imperial Age. Also, no Horse Collar probably hurt him quite a bit. Still, Viinchester should always win that one. Viinchester, more of a KD there, not surprising at all. Better eco for him as well. I think Hera was just in a rough spot there with Cumans. He needed to try something. It was just never going to work. Thank you, everyone, for the follows. Once again, Saseke, thank you so much. Feezy Spleezy, thank you for the prime. And we go into a situation where Hera needs to win 2 games in a row. Viinchester only needing to win 1. The blue units on the ground look like a bomb went off. Yeah, they went over a landmine for sure. For sure. Okay, we wait for the next game. There we go. Update the screen, streamer. Thank you. NHL 2002 soundtrack. Oh, yeah. Classic game. Classic game. Anyone else remember NHL 98? All the legends in that game. Aki Berg. Back in the day. All right, Hera playing as Mayans here on Golden Swamp, and Viinchester playing as Vikings. Now, Viinchester usually manages to, you know, kind of create new win conditions with his innovative type of strategies, but I think the win condition here is gaining control of the water with Vikings. I think that's the key. If you lose control of the water, I think your options are very limited. Best soundtrack is by far Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Oh, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. What a great game. I have that for my PS2. I still bust that out every once in a while. Pop down a few like 3-4 milli scores. In airport, going in the circuit. Oh, it's beautiful. Best game soundtrack is easily Vice City. Yeah, but Vice City had like a lot more memory space available. Yeah, Vice City did have a good soundtrack though, I will say. Like back in the day, you know, you only had so much space for songs. Why do you think N64 game soundtracks are like just the same 50 notes on loop over and over and over again? Okay, so what are Mayans going to do? What are Mayans going to do? Is Hera going to contest the water? Is he going to go for some fire galleys early? Is he going to stay on the water, or is he going to go into archers? That's the question. I haven't seen Mayans match up against Vikings on this map. He's going to go for a dock to begin. Now, Vikings will get free wheelbarrow, free handcart. Mayans start with an extra villager. Also, the resources last longer, which means that with elephants having 400 food and all these water buffalo having 150, Hera should have land food sources for a very long time, even into potentially early Castle Age, having some water buffalo left over. Also has the deer over there he can take. He's going to find the dock here from Viinchester as Viinchester continues to push in the deer. Viinchester has won 4 out of 5 recent sets versus Hera. Really? Wow. I didn't know it was that conclusive. Wow. Vinch is it's a good matchup for him, I guess. It's a Hera killer, yeah. Loom comes in. Hera like suspected Loom there. He wants to keep the HP on the Eagle, and he knows the scout is around here somewhere. He saw a non-Loom villager, he kind of went in and he kind of left, but he's creating some idle time, I guess. Also luring the elephant on this side, manages to get that successfully under his TC, and he will likely be thinking about going up soon, as Viinchester will simply repair the fish. Now he's going to use the fishing ship to block the eagle so his villager and his scout can get hits on it. And Hera's going to have to run. This is still idle time, though. Idle time for a fishing ship, idle time for the villager. And Viinchester has none of his eco bonuses yet with Vikings, other than a little bit of a cheaper dock, because he's in Dark Age. He's not in Feudal Age yet. If Vinch wins this set, he's going to be wrecked by Valessa. If Vinch wins this set, it'll be incredible, because we will have an S-tier tournament finals with 2 players who have not won an S-tier event. That will be incredible for our scene, honestly. And Hera's the first one on the way to Feudal Age. Hera's going to go for a forward dock. Vilesa is watching this to prepare. Yeah, I think he would play a couple practice games to make sure he's still, like, warmed up. But I think he's got to be watching these as well. Just like Viinchester and Hera were probably watching the sets before. Yo, Jorpanzer, thanks for being here, dude. Thank you for the 12 months. Thank you so much, man. Dude, I've been live for 6 hours, and we haven't even started the final best of 7. We're not even done the second best of 7. It's a long one. Does Vinch see the dock? Yeah, he does. No! But he sees the Vil. And he's going to see the feudal time. And Viinchester is still not even up to feudal, bro. He's going up now, maybe? No, he's staying in Dark Age. Viinchester is staying in Dark Age. Please demo here, Hera. Please make a demo. Please make a demo. Please make it. Be a Chad. No, don't be a Brad. Be a Chad. Hera's trying to save this Vil. Trying to save this Vil. Can he quick wall? Viinchester knows that he wants to quick wall, and Hera loses the Vil. And Viinchester looks like he's doing a fast castle into longboat approach, maybe. Has killed a villager from Hera, which I think is more than he deserved for this opening, but he did chase that villager down. So credit to him, and the fire galleys are going to come out, start killing these fish, and I'd love to see Hera looking for those extra dock spots, and Hera also prioritizing maybe going up to Castle Age. This Viinchester is going to make it there very, very quickly, but Hera instead is going for a barracks. Hera will have water control. His fishing eco is going to be safe. He's going to add more fish of his own. He's going to have lots of fire galleys. Remember when he played this matchup against Jordan? Jordan went for longboats, and Hera just kept tracking down every single longboat army that Jordan produced. Jordan would have 6 or 7 longboats, be microing like crazy. Hera would kill that. Jordan would have another 6 or 7. Hera would kill that. Fire galley sailing backwards there. That was beautiful. And Vinch is going to be able to click up to Castle Age. Oh, boy. So Hera needs to deny these dock positions for sure. I don't know if he can, though, with only fire galleys. Another dock? Is it even going to be docks for Vinch? The way he's walling himself in, it feels like it might not be. Going for a demo now. Try and get some value. And the demo is not engaging against the fire galleys. So the demo might be looking for an archer army. Or villagers, perhaps. Or maybe fishing ships it can bunch up against. And kill all of them. Like so. I think he only killed one there, though. Yeah, he only killed one. Now Hera is searching for those docks, and ooh, he's gonna find them. Dude, he's gonna find the villagers. Hera is tracking this. So nice from him. So nice from him. If I'm Viinchester, I send 2 more Oh, yes, dude! Absolutely 5-head play here. This is how you sneak. You send some villagers. Your opponent thinks that they discovered the sneak. They think they have it all figured out. And then you send 2 more on the other side. Perfect. And that's where you set up the docks. Exactly. Check bottom red dot. It's just a fishing ship. So Hera's going to be super confident. It's going to be like, oh yeah, I'm denying all this stuff. Yeah, look at how cool I am. Oh my god, I'm even pulling the villagers towards my eagle. Oh, there's no way that he can ever get longboats here. There's no way. As Hera clicks up the Castle Age. Psych. Viinchester's going to have double docks over here, and Hera's going to discover that. And that's a really bad feeling for Hera. once he finds this stuff. He's going to have to pull all of his fire galleys and everything over there, and it's immediate longboat production. Viinchester, though, does not really have the eco to keep up production. And he's getting Bodkin right now. Does have handcart, though, so should be collecting that wood and gold soon enough. What if he makes docks on the right side now with those villas? Well, he just killed the eagle, maybe. Doesn't really have the wood for that, though. These longboats are very squirrely. I know it looks like, oh, Hera can still take out a few of them with this army. They're very squirrely. They're oiled up. They're greased up. They can squeeze through tiny little gaps. Hopefully one of them doesn't get stuck behind these docks here. And Hera's actually going to galleys, which I think is nice. It's a good choice. His galleys are very squirrely too. Squirrels live in trees though? Yeah, but they're agile. They're nimble. Oh, it is there. And Hera's not having fun with this engagement. That's for sure. Loses a fire galley and 2 galleys. Viinchester has not lost his ship yet. Now he's about to lose his fishing eco too. Hera is in Castle Age though, and he's getting the war galley upgrade immediately. From this dock right here. He's just trying to hold on. Viinchester housed again. It's been a constant problem. It has been a constant problem this set. And he's only building with 1 vill, which will stall out his longboat production. However, he does have 9. He's got 3 more in the queue. And Hera is now going into fire ships. Demos can be nice against longboats. I'd love to see a demo. Longboats stack up, and especially if you have fire ships, if your opponent stops to micro down your demo, the fire ships will get a bunch of damage. So you're going to get damage either way. Also, a demo in here, like as these longboats go by, imagine. Just imagine. Are you? I feel like you're not imagining hard enough. Demos are good against longboats. It's a surprising counter. We got 12 longboats now. Second TC is in from Hera. Still doesn't have wheelbarrow. Viinchester has both wheelbarrow and handcart, and there goes the navy from Hera. Is anyone imagining? Are there any imaginers in chat? Because Hera isn't imagining. He's not believing hard enough. I'm not seeing enough movement. Any imaginers? Okay, Hera's trying to trap this longboat army, but there's a big navy over on this side. It actually triggers me sometimes how no one goes for demos against longboats. I think they're so good. But you never see it. So everyone's thinking about running a demo straight across the water to the longboats. No, you gotta be sly. You gotta be tricky, like... And behind this, Hera's added a 3rd TC. Viinchester has added the 2nd TC. Remember, Viinchester's economy is incredibly efficient. And Viinchester microing with the longboats now. Hera has a lot of navy here. Neither player has ballistics. Bodkin arrow in for both. Longboats have an incredible amount of damage for his other ships. And they have all those extra arrows too. And we pushing this back. Hera's still going for more fires. And I guess as long as the water is still contested, it's kind of good for Hera, right? Mayans have more land options than Vikings do. So if the water is contested the entire game and you get to Imperial Age and you're still contesting the water, feels like Mayans should win the land battle. In a hypothetical situation, Viinchester is housed again. Just make 1 million houses. Yeah, good. Make more. And the dock goes down. To be fair, you think demos are always a good idea. I think they're underrated. I think there's very few players that realize the power of demos. Hera's trying to trap him in again. And he's managed to trap him in, but remember what I said. They're very slick. They can squeeze past here. Hera's just desperately trying to trap this army into a corner, but these longboats, I mean, 21 kills right now. He's going to micro down Hera's army again. The KD is not looking very good for the Canadian at all. Villager count, 65 to 55. Second wood upgrade coming in, which Viinchester has had for a while. And Viinchester has had handcart too. I would assume that even behind in villagers, Viinchester probably has more resources collected. No, it's actually Hera. Interesting. Okay. I guess the fish added into that as well. How do longboats compare with regular galleys? They're better. They are better. They cost a little bit more though, right? So I think it's more cost efficient to go for the galleon approach. Vinch on stone. You're right. Vinch is on stone. He's sending villagers out to the middle. Thinking about getting a castle down here somewhere. Now, does the castle go here or does the castle go somewhere around here? Probably in the middle since you have water control with the longboats anyway. Yeah. And Hera's going to go onto stone too, and he's going to try and get a castle to get back control of this area. Longboats are going to be an issue. They can run in, snipe trebs. Even under castle. Vinch's house again. Bro, like, he builds 3 houses at a time, and then he's going to get housed at 105 population. Actually, no. He's got the castle coming up. He's got the castle coming up. He'll get housed at 100. Oh, he's got a TC. He'll get housed at 130 population. $135, $140. How to get back on this from Hera? It's going to be incredibly difficult to get back on the water. Maybe you can win it without the water. Or maybe you can distract Viinchester enough on land that he takes his eye off the water and you can get back on. In either circumstance, you're going to have to go for a castle as Viinchester spreads out his longboats. Great stuff here from the Russian. You're going to have to go for a castle somewhere to get some dock space. But as soon as you go for like a castle, let's say you make a castle here, if you're Hera, right? You make a castle here. You build the docks here. What happens when Viinchester builds a castle right here? It cuts off all your docks. So you're going to have a really, really rough time. Berserks. Look at the cape. So cool. Hera's in trouble, bro. Hera's in big trouble. He's heading out this way now. Even like his extra gold is within range of those. Gone for a monastery so he can grab the relics. And there's a castle over here. Viinchester can't quite range the vills, but he will be able to range the villagers making any docks here. So this is going to be really tough for Hera. I don't even think he can make docks there. And even if he does, what's to stop Viinchester, like I said, from making a castle right here? Hera on the way up to Imp. There we go. Viinchester makes the castle. Hera goes for the docks. This is looking really bad. Any Hera fans in chat? It's looking bad, guys. It's looking bad. Constantly harassed by the longboats. He's going to go for fast fire ship. There's careening right there. Imperial Age is in. Fire ship is in. Going to stone again. Needs another castle. Maybe he can get away. Maybe he can distract Viinchester. Viinchester is not buying it, though. Doesn't let that dock go up over there. The castle is now up, so Hera knows. Can't really continue to dock on this side. And Vinch will be an imp soon. I don't know what you do as Hera. He's going into fast fire, but... he's going for another castle. Longboats can range these vills. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, God. And Imperial Age comes in at the same moment. Hera is going to lose a lot of villagers here. It's going to get the castle up, though. Viinchester will go for another castle, and Hera goes for more docks. Hera is going to be in a really, really, really difficult position. It's hard to understate this. An elite longboat coming in. Elite longboat for Viinchester. Men-at-Arms research coming in as well. Treb is already out here. Trying to attack that castle. Hera going for Trebs of his own. Hera coming out this way, trying to convert the Berserks, but they're running away. Capes fluttering in the breeze. Something happened over here. I guess he tried to quick wall in a Vill or something. Speaking of Vills, over on this side, Men-at-Arms, or Arms, doing work. And Viinchester wisely making stone walls in front of his castle Treb setup. So smart from Vinch. He knows that Hera can tank the fire from the castles with the fast fire ships coming in here. That is just so intelligent. He's going to funnel him through this side. Look at this. If that was open, Hera could come in for those Trebs. He could surround the longboats. Viinchester just sitting in the choke. Hera has to funnel through. Hera is attacking his castle with his Trebs, and he calls the GG, and Viinchester's beat him 4-2. I mean, Viinchester is on a roll, and we are going to a finals where both players have not won an S-tier tournament. Viinchester upsetting the Canadian. He's the Hera killer, apparently, and he played amazing. There were some issues with idle TC time, with being housed, but the strategy choices, I don't think there was any question marks around that. Hera, on the other hand, some questions around strategy, right? Maybe he assumed he was going to lose the arena game. Sure, we can say that. Goes for the cumin forward, whatever. Okay, that's one loss. This one, though, going for Mayans on this map, interesting. Very interesting, and you have to kind of ask about that. The execution on the Ravines game as well. Not completing that castle. Picking Italians there in general. Not a standard civilization. Great play from Vinch, though. Great play from Vinch. Once he took water control there with the longboats, it was always going to be so difficult for Hera to come back. I think Hera needed demos. I think that's the only way he wins the mid-game water fight. I don't think you win it with Fireship War Galley. Not when you're so far behind a Castle Age. If it's a competitive Castle Age fight, maybe. I think you need some big plays there. Okay. Great play from Viinchester. It's going to be an epic finals, guys. Stay tuned. This is something we've literally never seen before. Vallessa in the finals against Viinchester. They've both made it to S-tier finals before, but they haven't won.